Frankie, you may notice today that there are less macaroni and cheeses on the table than usual. That is because we have a very unusual episode today. Check out some cheese Powsers, and is the BoxMac real? No, next time on BoxMac.
You call the Rabbit Mac the BoxMac? He lost his mind.
I just pushed through when there was no more data available. You may notice today that there's less macaroni and cheeses. This actually was sent us in.
This actually was sent us
from somebody. We're also creating a Mac database. By now, it may be done and you may have full access to it 3 months ago, but I don't know why my time joke was so funny. 11, 12.
Hopefully this won't get content ID.
14. Soul food butter. That wasn't just one freak one.
Yeah, we're not.
Wow, they're just tiny twists. It's not gone by.
Gone by, gone by. Make mac and cheese great again.
Make macaroni and cheese great again. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn, Frankie. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn, Frankie. But these Macs, they might not be good. They might be awful. No, they're not going to be awful.
These particular ones?
Yeah. An interesting development in terms of craft and the Cracker Barrel. I can't use any words.
Again, from the top.
So we talked about the Cracker Barrel. I cannot get the words out. The Cracker Barrel.
Vietnam War.
Whoa, it's this new amazing one. No. I actually went to the Crate and Barrel site and counted them up, and there are 98 Crate and Barrels in the US. So you can take that into your noodle and noodle it. You can go to Cracker Barrel and have the Cracker Barrel macaroni and cheese, and it has nothing to do with this.
We should do something.
We're gonna go on a Tuesday, not a.
Can we bring one of these?
Yes.
And have them cook it? We should wear some Crate and Barrel paraphernalia.
Crate and Barrel.
So this one has bacon. So this is the exact.
Oh, Frankie! Frankie's trying to recover the situation like a mom at a birthday party who's dropped the cake. And she's gonna try to make the best of it, guys. Look, did you do this just because the show was low on content? Is that why you've noodled my floor?
There's no moth poop on these. And besides, what's wrong with moth poop?
I just did wash the floor last night, like for real. Not for play. We're gonna get an equivalent exchange of noodles from... But then I'm sacrificing a box of Cracker Barrel. That's just about the saddest thing one can do.
Just use the... It's fine.
I've totally measured out fresh noodles. Once upon a time, I went to Cracker Barrel to eat some mac and cheese. But I actually went to Crate and Barrel. They didn't have anything that pleased. Then I went to the supermarket, but there was brand confusion because Crate and Barrel sounds like Cracker Barrel, and Cracker Barrel makes mac and cheese. Yes, Cracker Barrel makes mac and cheese. I honestly recommend just buying a box of shop cheddar and crumpling up.
Like if you go to Panera and you order like milk for your kid.
It didn't have a note in the Ohio box.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Ah, there was a Japanese joke from Nina. If we had a young child on our staff, they could draw us a small cup of cheese.
Yeah, this is a cup of cheese.
I see the letters SCHNERDERW squiggle. Imagine if we tied John up in a stable and we milked him like crazy. And we And we made him pregnant. And then we took a picture of him smiling and put it on the box.
This just got real. I was almost about to get mad that they're implying that you should have a Mac night. And then I became self-aware of what you gentlemen do here on BoxMac.
We have kind of a Mac month.
Mac year. Mac life. Oh, that was a little much.
That's a lot of salt.
Look, I can't noodle.
Oh, that was a little much.
Long ago, I have given up all notion about, oh, like there's a fat guy eating a lot of food. Oh, look at that. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. That's just the way it is. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Some things will never change. That should just put that into your automatic tune doodler. Having Nina right here is very convenient. Can we just stock one Nina in this seat all the time? I need a device that I can pour some milk into. I want a quarter cup and it'll just dispense me a quarter cup of milk. Like a noodler. Just puts me a half cup of butter. And it just, chunk, 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 chunk. The people that you meet when you're walking down the street. Yes, the people that you meet each day. Congratulations, it's good to meet you both. I'm glad we'll be working together on BoxMac. Wouldn't you like a noodle too? Wouldn't you like a noodle for you? Wouldn't you like to sail for two to the macaroni and cheese festival?
Oversalted.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm just gonna suck the butt of Cracker Barrel.
Is this its butt? This is $5. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, don't noodle it on noodles.
Bernie was Annie's pet Dutch rabbit. When she started the company, Annie chose him to be our official rabbit of approval.
Rabbit of approval?
Representing the simplicity, care, and goodness in all of our products. Watch out when he comes by. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. It's a pretty good theme song.
It is.
Do you like that song from Anastasia? In the dark of the night,
love that
terror
song.
will find you.
Favorites.
Revenge will be sweet when the curse is complete.
Come, my minions, rise for your master. Let your rival shine in the dark of the night, in the dark of the shipping line. Look, that's it.
And look, not a lot of pasta either.
Ghostly white.
Gandalf the White.
Yes, Gandalf the white.
I wiped up that cheese with dry paper. If you got a problem with that, stop wiping your butt with dry paper.
Seriously, use a bidet, people.
What happens if you have to go at work? You don't go.
Some days, on rare days, I've been known to leave work early to go home to go to a boop. Honestly, 2 out of 3 of these weren't bad.
Dough, a deer, a
Female deer, ray,
a drop of golden sun.
I always thought it was a pocket full of sun. A drop of golden makes a lot more sense. Let's go with that. A drop of golden sun.
Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long way to run.
I always thought that was very Massachusetts. So, a needle pulling thread. We can stop anytime. La, a note to follow. So,
Tea, a drink with jam and bread.
and that brings us back to do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I think the audio test is over.
Re, fa, fa, mi, fa, fa, re, li,
Yes, that's a great part of that song that nobody ever sings.
Yes. When you know the notes to sing. Mi, fa, fa,
I
ra, ti, ti.
wish we could like actually.
Do you want to come over and watch Sound of Music?
Frankie? 1 minute, please. Frankie, today on BoxMac.
Yep. Our first ever 12 box episode.
We're not going to do all of these today. That would just be pure linsanity. You can always make the sauce in a separate pan and pour it over the mac. Thank you for that tip. I will not be taking it. Get the green box. Kroger with the green bowl, Timothy. You're just being an awful Oh!
Can you sing the King of the Hill song?
Burn. And I notice I lean a lot, all the time, on everything. Try to hide away. Every time I feel that I can't let go. I want to sing this karaoke.
The sign of a really good 80s song is when the chorus hits and you want to point at something in earnestness. I see the dull horizons underneath the blazing sky, up where the eagles flying higher and higher. That kind of thing. Wanna be your man in motion. All we need is a pair of wheels. Take me where the music's flying. Simply inspiring.
Will Mayer pull ahead?
Meyer.
Meyer, whatever. I'm all out of noodles, so I'm so lost without them.
Go.
Oh, hello.
Do the intro again, please. Hello to you two. Living the Shake Gent lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a great lifestyle. You should try it.
If they don't give you crap and they do give me crap, what am I supposed to take away from that?
They're willing to accept anything from their junt.
Am I not living the Shake Gent lifestyle?
You are not.
Is everyone still following this?
No, it's a little complicated today.
This is like middle school science. You're supposed to follow like 20 steps and everybody gets out of sync.
Yeah, and then the teacher doesn't really know who's on what step.
It causes challenges in instruction. Beer. Coffee. Beer. See? Oh.
That's a good impression.
Isn't that good? The butter's just taking a little while to cush.
Yeah. Evol, which, in case you were not with it. That's love backwards.
Well, they're really trying to sell you on the idea that it's covered in some kind of dry
Yeah, and that's turning me right off. We're gonna have to taste these cereally costs. I think it's a side dish for maybe 4 families.
Oh,
It does not smell good.
Oh no, it's horrible.
We're gonna eat it. I paid $4.19 for the damn thing when I was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog. Very nice. It smells like dick in this kitchen.
The smell is so strong.
Ready?
My temp is number 9.
This is torture for John right now. He's so hot and he hates this Mac so much.
This is John's hell. Oh.
And it's cold. Why is it cold? Why is it cold?
It's gross. It's awful.
Let's have a quiet moment.
I'm gonna go take a break.
That is f***ing disgusting.
More like Ita, am I right?
I don't get it.
I don't
Say
feel.
it backwards.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's
Oh
funny.
wow, that is funny actually, AJ. Well, when I take out the bag of bag trash that's created by the box of BoxMac, the internet is gonna light up with hate. Frankie, I've got a cooling disc. Oh, it's nice. It's right here on my side.
Does it help?
Oh yeah, it's cooling down that area substantially. The bacon is big pieces. Mike, check. Checking John Hunt. Checking the junt. Checking the junt machine. Junt machine is full go. Junt machine approaching critical temperature. Junt machine overheating. Overheating. Shutting down. Shutting down. I can start off with this banquet Mac. It's $1.
It's made with real cheese.
This is
Vagina.
Shut up! This is.
I want a fan to explain to us. Easy now.
I can't.
The pepper is on the ground. The pepper's on the floor.
And if you're lucky, I might just give it a little kiss. They usually use real cheese because you can tell pretty easily once you microwave it. So.
Yeah, that's a lot of salt. Anyway, the Mac's pretty good.
If it was in the 380 calorie range, I'd be like, meh. But in the 240 calorie range, yeah.
See how the way he does that? He takes the corner of it and just pulls it right onto his stove. And somehow it doesn't go everywhere. No. So this is what's going on right now. There's fans everywhere. A sad chef.
No, I'm fine. Should I get back up now and do a show?
You got 2 minutes to go.
No, I'm ready, AJ.
It's starting to smell like something.
Yeah, so this is the.
Really? You're just gonna lose most of the Mac.
Look, I don't care anymore. Well, this is pretty much like Stouffer's pasta. Stouffer's.
I can't laugh when I have things that hot in my mouth. This is Stouffer's pasta. You might, so you can't. You won't, so you don't. You wouldn't, but you couldn't, so you can't, so you shouldn't.
That's right. Super white. Hashtag so white.
Mac's so white. But didn't you say it would only take 5 minutes?
Do you understand the impact of what you're doing?
No, I don't think that I do.
It will destroy us all, you fool.
Yes, but didn't you know? That's what I wanted all along.
But didn't you say it would only take 15 minutes?
I see a lot of chicken.
Yeah, a lot of chicken.
So what happened here?
The chicken was on super sale. I always have enough food in my life that I could live for nigh on 20 years. Macaroni and cheese performance nutrition for active lifestyles.
I always think about these mega muscle
Yeah.
superstars like The Rock. The amount of fish they stick into him. Basically, they take him to the ocean every morning. He opens his mouth and they dump. When people ask Nina where she gets her protein, peas nuts. Peas nuts.
Peas nuts.
I think it's Banza.
Why not? A's can go either way. They can have the circumflex left or the circumflex right. You are not a stove aficionado.
Okay.
You don't know how to stove.
That
See,
clicked.
I'm not.
It clicked.
I'm not confident.
Go ahead.
I'm not going.
Okay.
Ah! It's 18 grams of protein per serving. Which of these is the best shaker? That was pretty good. Look, I don't like your shaking technique. Grasp firmly and shake up. Wussy! They're both pretty good. But anyway.
GMO-free pasta.
Look, I wasn't even finished talking about this one yet. This one has it for its protein source.
Ribosomes?
What? You were right. We should have started the max earlier because now
I'm telling you.
we're in the dead boil.
What's the
dead
rush?
boil? Oh, Frankie, look what I did. I've sharpened my noodle. Oh, I gotta fix it. I gotta get some rubbing alcohol. I 91% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. It's separating.
You don't want to keep it separated.
I want to keep them integrated.
I think that the Rock's farts must smell awful.
Awful thoughts. I'm waiting on the Mass Clean Energy Commission to approve my installer so I can get my rebate. I'm sorry, Buttons.
It's got sea foam.
Seafoam!
Sea foam.
What would keep it together? If nothing can keep you together, then nothing can stand in your way. Swing
Your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go to the Mario. Take one step and then again.
This is staying weirdly clumpy.
Weirdly clumpy. Wasn't that one of those Snow White's dwarfs? When was the last time you went to a gym?
I've never been to a gym.
And he's mixing it with that massive. Why did you choose that one for the tiny pot?
Former BoxMac host Frankie Frayne has left the once slightly successful web series to instead review frozen pizzas with other former collaborator Zach Carlisle.
Today on Pirate Pizza Review, I prefer the conventional one.
We've got a wonderful skeleton. Perhaps we should just like what we're looking for. We're gonna be on the lookout for frozen pizzas.
A man junt in my town?
I don't really see how it impacts you.
Well, you see, I would be at home, off shift, thinking about how you're wasting your time, which in itself would be a waste of my time.
Ever since my house burned down and my parents died and my brother got that cancer diagnosis and my UTI, and I think it's that house because it's creepy.
Place sucks.
How come there's a pile of granite square blankets right there?
Noodles. It is the age of the shell. Elbows are done. Elbows are out. Elbows are no good.
What do you look for in a Frankie?
Basically, they just have to be able to take the mask. This one's a little listless.
He'll come around.
There's only a certain level of expectation you can have from a Frankie. For Nina's, you can expect a little more. With Frankie's, you get what you get.
Are pine nuts actually from pine cones?
No, I don't think they are. I think they have nothing to do with pine cones at all. This year, I'm going to grow some stuff inside too, but it's mostly going to be plants for next year.
You should let them overtake your whole house, like Troll 2.
There's the first time for everything, Nina number one.
I'm like the bottom of Nina's.
The Frankies are getting restless. Calm down, Frankies, calm down. Look, you Frankies better keep your business in order. Order! Cower like that, Frankie. Cower! Cower!
I like the way this is going.
Yeah, this is wonderful, isn't it? They're not very good at eating macaroni and cheese, Nina. What am I going to do with this pasta now? I'll have to throw it into a pile of granite square blankets. Woo! It's delicious! Wow, it's a 3-cheese burst. Woo! No mac for a week. Is that a Nina? It is a Nina.
You call this poor excuse for a human, Frankie?
I thought I was here for free food.
Okay, that guy wasn't even forced. Just go.
I'm out of here.
Give me the Oxo Junt.
Oh, it wasn't.
Pumpkin mac.
Amy's pumpkin mac. Actually,
Amy's pumpkin mac.
Get out of my kitchen! Frankie is going away.
You kicked me out.
The show might not be very good without Frankie.
Oh, now they're worried about it not being good without me. How you doing, Zach?
The noodles are the size of your face. And I like your face, but I don't like these noodles.
A nice little sachet of pasta there.
There's a section in the store called Sachet Mac.
There is! Get a British on the phone. I put too much salt.
No
Nina unplugged.
Nina unplugged, Nina off the hook, Nina off script. I tried to promise myself I wouldn't overheat today. And I did. I'm gonna try really hard to not overheat.
Throw that on the porch.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw it at you, but I'm too lazy to move to an angle that didn't require throwing it at you.
Smells like butt sweat.
Oh, it does smell vaguely of butt sweat. It falls apart, days gone and nothing is wasted. Run away, run. Nobody knows the song but me.
This is the mac on cheddar. So even if the cheese is good, the noodles are bollocks.
They're totally jizz. It's not bad, guys.
Frankie is wrong! He's wrong! Nina had to calm and move away because it almost made her vomit.
It's not that bad.
What is wrong with you?
You're gonna have to kiss this mouth later. It's one of the best vegan macs there is.
What is wrong with you, man? Like, seriously.
That's how awful I think it is.
Oh, you're gonna make Nina throw up again.
It's not as good in the pot.
I think it's a pasta with potato inside,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes.
It's all potato.
It's all potatoes, says Nina from the archives of Nina.
What's RBST?
It's a growth hormone, isn't it?
We might need the archives of Nina.
You know what the process ends up tasting like?
Beef stew.
You went down, I went up.
Stew.
Beef stew. You didn't keep the same note.
Beef stew.
It's a minor fifth right there. A little portending.
Creamy white cheddar sauce. I don't think that counts as a vegetable. I don't know why it's in the vegetable pool. Ugh. God, yo.
Whoa, what is it good for? Ugh, absolutely nothing. Is that what the song we're going for?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
All right.
Cover loosely in heat, stirring midway. Enjoy. Cover loosely.
Just cover loosely for me.
There were spots of wet brown on that.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Yeah.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. Do you see those people post those pictures of poor people who have had diarrhea?
What is this? Is this kind of like Bang Bus? You want to know what it tastes like? I bet you can guess. Beef stew.
It tastes like beef stew. 1, 2, 3.
Beef stew.
It's violently awful. It just became mush. And it's not done. It's undone mush.
Beef stew. He calls the waitress over. He goes, this is overcooked. This is
a lousy noodle.
This is a lousy noodle. Sometimes, like, they'll paint a wall in a restaurant, and it'll be like, why'd they paint that freaking wall?
They painted the walls with glossy blue paint. You don't use glossy blue paint on the walls.
He just calls the waitress over. Excuse me, can you please repaint that wall?
We've got the max here in our small part, no salt.
A small part in our salt.
Most part, no salt.
You fired from Stop and Shop. Look, I'm sorry, I can't always respond right away. I can't always just text you back. The one thing, baby, you will always know is which is the better BoxMac. BoxMac.
We had just emptied our water things for a long winter snap. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night. We're gonna double this recipe, and it's gonna make 120 cookies.
Should we scale that down a little bit?
No, absolutely not. Frank is really like harshing my
He is
cookie bar.
really a Grinch. 6 sticks of butter, 7 pounds of sugar.
And this bowl ain't gonna hold no 120 cookies.
We're gonna turn this into cookies.
I'm gonna soften this butter, not melt it, and this is gonna take 3 years.
Up on the table, mix, mix, mix.
Down goes the mixing bowl, because Frankie's a
Oh, strudel.
Oh, shit.
If you want to adjust your ratios to have more cream of tartar or less cream of tartar.
Sometimes the comedy comes from
what's cut. Look, if you don't want to make any Scooby-Doos, I'm not going to fault you.
Maybe it's time to get rid of a plant.
You're just kind of ruining my soul.
Yeah?
My soul's a little ruined. I will need both of your help with fluffing the tray.
Oh, well.
A couple of fluffers. I got to squish it so that next year I have to fluff it.
Fluff it.
Flip it.
Swish it.
Sloodle it.
Twist it.
It's got googly eyes and a smiley face. Oh my God. I'm never going to be able to roll this in a million years. We're going to make them. I don't care. I really don't care if what the dough looks like.
Snowman? Binomial nomenclature?
I think there's only one choice, and it's Christmas bass.
Did we ever get a shoe?
Get a shoe, why not? We have several shoes already, but they don't even look like shoes. They just look like cankles at this point. The gels are just so you can like draw eyes on you know, bloated cankles.
Christmas cake. I
looks
can
really
see the
cool.
Jesus in the pasta.
Even a Jew can see the Jesus.
We got fish shapes, cross shapes, Jesus face shapes.
And then we're back to fish, crosses, and Jesus.
Yeah, and it just repeats ad infinitum. This is clearly custom pasta and a custom cheese sauce mix cheese sauce mix.
Right.
Cheese sauce mix. Oh, I bless this water. May it cook mac and cheese as well. Oh, man. Would you like to try one?
No, that's okay.
I think you should maybe accept Jesus into your heart.
Into your mouth.
I know you don't eat a lot of mac these days.
But
in the day.
When I do, I get laid. No, what I
when
do
you
is
do, you get laid?
No, yes, I get laid. Yeah, the women, they fly.
All right. Does it really need to be over the sink? Oh, do you rinse it first? I just need a pan.
It's the roast on the counter.
Time out. That was my first move.
Such a mess. I would never do this in 1,000 years.
There's blood everywhere.
Please don't throw bloody paper towels in my trash can. What are you looking for? Do you need some help? No!
You're like touching everything and you haven't washed your hands.
Jesus Christ. You didn't even have soap.
Use the dish soap then.
Use dish soap on your hands.
Sure.
We're doing it well.
The dingleberries kind of want to fall off. It's in the singing of the street corner choir.
Just going home and getting warm by the fire.
It's true wherever you find love.
It feels like Xmas.
It is
the season of the spirit.
The message, if we hear it,
is make it last all year.
I always heard that it was in the 1800s during the plague. They would burn the green people. They were green from plague, and they would burn them, which is red, and it's the nice Christmas glow.
Which is said to represent the blood of Jesus when he died on the cross.
Sorry.
I want the other pins, the decorative ones, for the decorative only one.
I want the other pins.
Here they are. You can't stick things into it.
Oh, I thought that was the point. I'm Jewish.
You can't just crucify something when you don't like it, okay, Andrew?
Perhaps you want some spruce? Oh, look, I've also got this stuff.
So, when you're done with your wreath,
Your wreath. Maybe you want to cut off that woody part.
maybe you want to look at your own wreath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
You may find yourself asking, where's my macaroni?
A new iteration, a new junt.
I'm pretty much the same John.
Why am I here then?
For the Nina effect.
Okay.
Which improves viewership 10%. It's been a long road, but from getting from there to here. It's been a time, but my time is finally here.
I can feel the change in the wind right now.
There's nothing standing in my way.
Lots of cheese. Stick all the cheese in there. Buy 5 more cheeses. Put them in. See what Nina thinks about it.
10 cheeses. 12 cheeses.
Buy me a beer.
2 bucks a glass. Come on, help me, I'm freezing my ass. Buy me brandy, a snifter of wine.
Who am I kidding? I'll drink to bedtime.
You can't harmonize food.
I tried.
You should try.
Move it, you drunk.
Or I'll smash your rear end.
Blast your rear end.
I found $2 bucks.
Then
come in, my friend. I love that number. Can I be a booze hound? Not till you're 50. Oh, I had a butter spill. Butter spill. Butter spill. Butter spill. I had a butter spill.
Butter spill.
Yeah.
Butter spill. Butter spill.
I had a butter
Butter
spill.
spill.
Butter
Butter
spill.
spill.
Oh,
Butter spill. Butter spill.
Yeah. Once upon a time I had a butter spill. It was a big accident, then I got it okay. It only took 10 seconds to clean up because the butter was wrapped in wax paper. Yeah! It's our one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I want to taste it that much.
I want to taste it that much. I want you to taste me.
Zach, you are a good cooking assistant. You are Nina class.
Well, geez, what am I?
You're Frankie class.
Andrew, have a little piece of my roast.
Have a little piece of my roast, baby.
Do you think that this is royalty-free illustration?
I'm sure that was done for like a commission of $8. It might be a cell phone.
Oh yeah, so he's either snuggling with it like it's his pillow.
I think he's talking into the shell.
Gandalf comes in on giant eagles. Has nothing to do with mac and cheese.
All right. Comes in on this.
Now I gotta animate that. When Kylo Ren was growing up, what was his relationship to Chewbacca?
Yeah.
Was Chewbacca like a gay uncle?
Big favorite of mine is when you go to the theaters and they used to
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show. We're right outside the fourth quadrant.
Yeah, we're just over here in the super cynical jerks area.
It was popular for a little while to hate millennials.
Yeah.
Now it's very popular to hate hating millennials.
Oh, wow.
And I'm ready to come all the way back around.
And just hate them again. Any more jokes we can make about eagles, Frankie?
That's it.
Nina has been doing the kitchen cleaning for 35 odd years.
We won't let you in the house if you don't have the ticket.
No, you gotta stay outside. You can look in through the window, but if you tap on the window, you're gonna be shot. How's that Mac looking, Frankie? How's that Mac?
I don't know.
How's that Mac, Frankie? How's that Mac, Frankie?
John's playing an audio clip at me.
How's that Mac? How's that Mac?
If he's ever out sick. You get a cardboard cutout. How's that Mac ring?
They're all the same. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Every one of these Macs was sent in by people.
But cooked largely out of obligation.
Yeah, they're so boring that the water's already roiling. Today on BoxMac.
All the fans know that we've been teasing something called a Festival of Spirals for a while.
It was a gag.
But not even I knew that. What do you want to do about it?
It's too old.
Too old to begin the training.
So who are Spiral Macs for?
I don't know.
Are they at least cheaper?
No.
They're more expensive.
Oh,
More expensive.
spirals.
It's spiraling out of control.
It's spiraling out of control.
They're like a minute
is
away
what,
from
is what
being
one of
done.
our writers has shouted out.
You were the valedictorian, weren't you?
I was. Instead of saying I'd like to reintroduce Principal blah blah blah.
It's time for her again.
Cheese sauce not bad. Cheese sauce not bad. I missed a word. So you have to
I fear that people will say,
the journalistic integrity of BoxMac has gone to the dogs.
how about some breasts in the thumbnail? A circle around the center of the cleave. Look down.
Look down.
You have some 3 cheese.
Look down. Look down.
It's only 5.5. I could do the Russell Crowe part, you know.
For all the 9 weeks we've been teasing. The Festival of Spirals. Follow to the letter your itinerary. 2, 4, 6, or 1.
Frankie, the Mac in the tiny pot is f***ing awful.
There should be an episode where I sneak in B-roll from old episodes and see if anyone notices.
Oh, I love those kind of jokes. That's my kind of comedy right there. Look, it's the wrong B-roll.
Wrong B-roll. I keep wanting to do Russell Crowe.
Spirals out in the 3 parts. I never shall yield. Till we come face to face. Till we come Festival Spirals.
John Valjeant.
Valjeant. At last, we see each other plain. Monsieur le chef, you wear a different chain.
Before you say another word, Frankie.
More like Festival of Mush, am I right?
Yeah.
We're gonna try this frozen block mac today on BoxMac. They buy seafood from, various fishermen, that word.
Fish people.
My feet are one of the only parts of me. Human-sized hat and a human-sized shoe. And the rest of me.
Just the tips of you.
Just the tips. The Amazon blimp is overhead running for cover.
Here come the butt plugs.
Whatever accessory you want.
Eventually we'll be replaced by robots. Can they have celebrity voices like Chris Walken? And
Yes. Can one be Dame Maggie Smith, please? I hope that doesn't happen now, Nina. If it does, I can grant you additional rooms. Some are of disaster. Because they're all different sized burners, different sized pots. I got a different sized life.
Shut you up.
Shut you up. Get you out of here. Get you off the bed. 100% appetizing.
Ew, 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 ew.
So was it a Pitiful Simmer?
Pitiful Simmer is my favorite Jane Austen novel.
That's actually very funny.
We have 5 Macs all currently resting with pitiful simmers.
The whole lot of them are all...
You want to do an intro?
Yeah. This is all going to be one episode. Frankie.
Yep.
Sometimes you're going to do an intro for an episode of BoxMac that may or may not exist. Today on BoxMac. And then we've got this Mac. Whiteo sausage.
What does it mean, Lassie?
White sauce.
It's for people who say white instead of white.
It's for Hank Hill. That's a white sauce.
I had to just wipe my finger over what I wanted to know. Well, this is just the best thing ever. I could totally just survive in Japan now.
Apparently this thing doesn't contain shrimp at all.
Clearly shrimp. Clearly shrimp.
Chicken meat, bite-sized or peeled.
Peeled sounds like a shrimp thing. Oh my God.
It's too late now because I have chicken. Add mix, water, milk, and macaroni in that order. Then mix well with wood to mix well. There's a whole bunch of warnings down the bottom. Do you think I should translate those too?
Don't stick your hands directly into the noodle.
In case of oven 250 degrees C, 10 to 12 minutes, please. Please note burns. Prevent health damage caused by insect damage after opening. Make sure...
Why can't it say in really smaller letters, Junt, Olio de Melli?
This is Olio de Walmart.
Only to be used for sauteing Japanese macaroni and cheeses, not for dipping sauces or breads or anything like that. With the lights out, it's contagious. Here we are now.
How's that stir fry looking, Zach? How's that stir fry, Zach?
Japanese mac and cheese, onions, chicken, and rice.
2 cups of milk, 2 cups of water.
Not hot water,
Not hot water.
because hot water burn babies.
Stop the fire and add it.
We didn't stop the fire.
Now the gratin's ruined. Bad something for chewing.
White saucy.
How's your Mac doing, Frankie?
It's just about done.
How's that Mac?
How's that Mac Frankie? How's that Mac Frankie? How's that Mac Frankie? Boobs, boobs, butts, 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 ass, ass.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
This hasn't even reached pitiful simmer.
Do you know how to start a torch?
No, I'm not a man.
This is auto strike. So we turn it to on, hold down the button.
Point it at your friend's face. Wood paneling, farmer's market, organic. That's 3 Fifi components.
And there's a brown panel to evoke wood, perhaps?
Yeah, wood panel. Just said that. Bagged cereal.
Oh, it's the way to go.
You never want cereal in a box, I suppose.
It's now with more cinnamon in every bite.
I got all the classiest cereals. Let me tell you, they're all in containers. Oh, do you use this as a cereal bowl?
I do. It's got an extra use.
You gotta throw out most of your mail right when you receive it.
I agree with you, Frankie. You can buy a heck of a mansion in Mississippi for peanuts.
How much must Mississippi suck?
He's gonna watch this right now, he's gonna be mortified.
That forehead caving in with frustration.
He's gonna look away.
Use your hatred to destroy me. I don't think it has milk. Look at that.
No, it got the milk.
Yeah?
100%.
No, 2%. How was that milk, Frankie?
I'm high stressed.
What is it exactly? What are you doing? You getting more air? I've always known him to do it like right after he gets to the top of a flight of stairs. And then his bedroom door flies open, and then...
Yeah, it's not actually all that funny. It's just a noise.
Don't make fun of my... I'm a real soft stirrer.
He's got a slow hand.
Ashley Blom from ForkingUp.com.
Woo!
She knows a little something about cooking.
Woo!
You know a lot about cooking.
Woo!
Me, I make a fine roast. Today on BoxMac.
This is actually really convenient. If they lose you, they can take you there. What if Nina wasn't feeling well on a particular evening? What do you do?
We're in America, baby. There's food everywhere. Just go right around the problem.
You don't live in Northampton anymore.
I don't live in Hatfield anymore.
You don't live in Massachusetts tattoo anymore.
Great value.
Yep.
Price first.
Yes.
Great value. Price first.
Great value.
Price first.
Look, you turn on a burner with no boil. No pot on that burner. No pot on that burner. No, that's not the right one. Look, it's still on. Up here.
Could be in FY20.
Yeah, FY. I want to see that box there, and I want to see it unfilled for 3 years.
Charles and Howard, the Butt Brothers.
They actually were the Butt Brothers.
Well, I mean, I think they still are.
Eric, I have a new doctor. You'll never guess what his name is. It's Dr. Butts. Wait for it, Dr. Tush Butts.
Tush Butts on its own is already funny enough for me. Slap a PhD on him. You're like the Bill Nye of food.
Did you know that?
Cardboard circulates air as it is. And so we can
You didn't know that?
rotten Mac.
Now you know.
As soon as Mario's iconography popped up on screen, everybody got a little cracked out. You ever notice that every falafel stand has sun-bleached photos of the food?
When I was little, I would put a noodle on each time.
Yeah, me too.
That's a cute thing to do. Ooh! Ooh! It's my fault. It's way too much salt. This is thick and creamy.
This is white cheddar.
This is white cheddar.
It's got caramelized onions It's got bacon. They're big pieces. Today on BoxMac.
Today on BoxMac. Why are you doing all the intros now?
Because you told me I did the last one. Well, you do the f***ing intro.
No, you did it. It's done. Incoming jump.
Incoming jump.
Is my mic off? Oh no, I made the butter big pieces. I'll lean suggestively against things.
I'll knock suggestively into things.
How much do you guys like garlic? Because I tend to put way too much.
A ton.
Good.
The garlic is big pieces. I might not even really qualify as a mac and cheese.
That's a gnocchi and cheese.
Yeah, a gnocchi and cheese.
Gnocchi and cheese.
This chair's not actually junk compliant, by the way. The bacon is big pieces.
Whoa, the bacon is a big piece.
Alexa, cook me a bacon mac. Bacon cutting B-roll, new asset tag category. Bacon cutting B-roll, new asset tag category.
I kind of like
See, me, I prefer that the bacon be big pieces.
Getting me out of New England is a real chore, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's like Operation Dumbo Drop.
I have more bowls if you need them too. I can go summon them. 2-star reviews. Had a lot of really good tips, but no recipes. WTF. And do you actually go over how to eat a lobster?
I used to bring them home and he'd put them on the ground. Yep. And our dog would bark at them and stuff, and they'd be like, cinnamon rolls on Christmas morning is the way.
Yeah, and the Pillsbury ones is the means.
That's right.
You don't like them to be baked.
Right.
I know things about you. Bacon and mushrooms.
The bacon and mushroom surprise.
Bacon and mushrooms.
Bacon and mushrooms. Bacon and mushrooms. Bacon and mushrooms for you.
Bacon and mushrooms.
Would you like some bacon and mushrooms too?
She would use Ritz cracker crumbs as the topping.
The worst.
You're assuming that my mother did not grind up these crackers.
I don't know.
properly.
Look, I didn't grow up with you. I was over on the southeast of Massachusetts.
Having fish for dinner. The amount of cheese being used today is a typical amount, and I went over top. But I am me. What else can I be but what I am?
I gotta be me.
Is gnocchi stuffed, or is it just continuous all the way
It's just
through?
a little dumpling.
That was my nickname in high school.
Gnocchi?
Little dumpling?
Little dumpling.
Continuous dumpling?
I like to drop a nice hot dad joke right in the middle of a room. Rip a fat dad joke. Make sure everyone knows I'm there. Try to blame this dad joke on the dog.
Cheese time.
Cheese time!
Cheese time.
Cheese time! Frankie.
You have to go about that soft.
Yeah. This is...
Look, shut up.
Not many people know how to set tables anymore, I tell you.
I think we should let that art go extinct.
Get out of here.
It looks great. Now she's gonna ruin it. Oh my God, what the f are you doing? Don't listen to her. She's self-taught.
What, I'm not? I've been to like the Juilliard School of Cooking. Those breadcrumbs look pretty good.
I really disagree.
There's the door.
Are we just jerks? Am I just a jerk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much. I'll see y'all next time on the BoxMac to finish.
That's pretty good.